What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Camaro, and today I want to do a car update. This is car update May 2017, and really just getting into what have I done to the car recently, and moreover, what's to come. I get that question all the time. What is still left to do? What are you going to do? What's coming up next? So let's get into that. So first off, the car. So you are looking at a 2016 Camaro 2SS, and yes, I'm going over this detail because there is a lot of new people to the channel. I want to make sure you guys have all the details here. And unfortunately, yes, my garage is a little bit messy. I got a new air conditioner for the house and Lethal Garage for my birthday. So thank you, my love. But anyways, car. So what has changed with the car? A couple things. One, you'll notice right away, new wheels. I got the HRE or Flow Form FF04s. They are the liquid black. Loving them. And to complement them, I did get the ZL1 add-ons titanium lug nuts. Now, still wrapped with the same tires, Toyo Proxus R888s, 285 35/30s, and then the rear 315 30/20s. Yeah, loving them. Still get good traction, over 3,000 miles on them now, and they're still doing really good. Other updates, I have been working with, again, ZL1 add-ons for the front fender extension. He does have this listed on his site now, but I don't think you can buy it just yet. We still have to figure out the center mount, how it's going to mount a little bit better, so it's a nice sturdy mount. Right now my car smiles at high speeds. But that being said, it's a nice big thick chin splitter underneath the GM splitter. I think it makes the front end look a lot more aggressive, looks really clean. I do have Oracle LED side markers. Those are nothing new to you guys. Obviously the 6LE Designs hood. This is a Scorpion hood. It's crafted by RK, designed by 6LE Designs, and I had it painted at a local shop. My brother-in-law's Temecula Young Guns Auto Salon and JM Designs are the ones who painted it. I think he did a really good job on it. Outside of that, new items still. I do have the Black View camera installed on the car. I have my full review coming on that soon, so stay tuned for that. Just making sure my car goes through a whole bunch of scenarios for the reason why I got it. Interior still has the Alcantara interior. Sorry, it's a little bit dark in here, but the ZL1 setup, shifter, also the steering wheel and all the trim parts. Still missing my seats, waiting for the seats. Forever waiting for seats. On the back side of the car, I do have the ACS composite det lid spoiler with the ZL1 add-ons wicker bill. ZL1 add-ons does have a upgraded version of their wicker bill coming out. I'm going to be buying one of those. It just has a more cleaner look, more rounded, beautiful corners on it. I think it's going to look really good. I do have my full Stainless Works exhaust quad tip. Yes, they're very dirty there. I apologize. I do have the GM blacked out taillights and the body kit on the car. The other side, under the hood, I have a Pro Charger. Actually, let's go ahead and pop the hood because I'm sure some of you guys just want to see that. And actually have a couple new pieces in there to show you guys on the YouTubes. So I do, for my gauge, I do have the Aeroforce Tech gauge. Gives me 2 readings at any one time instead of just 1 like most gauges out there. And I can free form select whatever I want, when I want, as much as I want. It's pretty awesome. And I do have the wideband sensor and everything and the ethanol tracker. I mainly got it so I can track my ethanol levels once I go back to E85. You're like, what do you mean E85? Or go back to E85? I thought you had E85. So we'll get into that in a minute. So I do have the P1 Pro Charger on the car. I do have the Cunningham Motorsports custom grind cam. We basically replaced all the upper items within the motor. Still stock heads on the car. As far as that goes, we do have the flex fuel sensor is installed on the car. And that's about all you could see from here. There are the Stainless Works long tube headers hiding down in there, if you can actually see them. Hard to see in this dark light, but I do have the full lengths on there and the full Stainless Works exhaust out the back. The other thing is I did put these brand new engine plate covers on the motor. They look really clean. I went down to Cali Tints here to have them wrap in carbon fiber, but these plates are crafted by Fast Tech Performance. If you guys missed my video on that, it's in the upper right hand corner, so check it out. But they really added a nice look underneath the hood. So I mean, there's quite a few other little things like, you know, LED reverse lights and, you know, LED license plate lights. And I got my tow hook, which is black. Kind of blends in. I like it. I got the anniversary grill on here. But outside of that, you know, it really comes down to what are the future upgrades for the car and how am I going to continue to build this car to do what I want. So as some of you guys know, I'm not necessarily, this is my daily driver. So there's a lot of people out there that always give me crap like, oh, you don't go to the track all the time, or oh, you don't take it to road coursing, you don't do any of that stuff. I want to. I 100% want to do all of these things. My current day job keeps me away from a lot of those things. I'm usually traveling a lot on the weekends. I'm working late hours during the weekdays. With all that being said, I shoot these videos super late at night. It is literally midnight right now. I'm finally out here able to shoot a video. I got all the kids in bed. Was hanging out with my beautiful bride, all that greatness. So I'm sorry, I don't take my track as much, or I don't take my car to the track nearly as much or at all as much as I want to. I want to get out there, I want to do that. So I'm still building my car. It is still my daily driver and I still want to be able to go to the track. I am for sure going to like figure out a way to get down to get some quarter-mile times. A lot of people are interested in seeing that, hearing that. I want to find out personally. I should have what, a high 10.9 car, a high 10-second car right now. But the goal is stage 3 build is really taking it to the next step. Now, not only am I putting full BMR suspension on the car, so it's basically replacing everything. So as you guys, some of you guys know, I have the Z01 sway bars. Those are coming off. I'm putting the full BMR setup, basically every part that they have. And on top of that, they're making the magnetic ride control pieces. I'm going to be putting those on the car as well, so stay tuned for that. But I'm hoping to have the full suspension on really soon and have install guides and an overview of how the car drives with that full suspension in place. And I'm hoping that suspension helps me with my other mods. Now, let's get into those and get into the details around that. So people are wondering, what's next? What's coming for the Lethal Camaro? And a lot of it comes down to making this work with the power that it has. So my motor runs fine, everything's great. The problem I have right now, and I am running pump gas 91, is the car is running out of fuel system in the high 5th gear range. So once I hit that 150, 160 range, I just don't have enough fuel system to keep the car going for top speeds. Now, how often am I going that fast? Not very often at all. But if I want to do high-speed runs and really do high horsepower dyno runs to see what kind of output I can really get out of this motor, I need to solve the fuel system. So I'm working with Cunningham Motorsports. They're working on a custom low side setup, and I'm probably going to do the LT4 injectors, LT4 pump for the high side, but no one makes a low side setup. So Cunningham Motorsports is literally custom making a setup. They're testing it right now, figuring it all out. I think right now they're waiting on some parts, but my car is going in August to get that installed. The other side of it is that will allow me to put E85 back on the car. Now, if any of you guys know anything about E85, when you pair E85 with a blower, you may have saw it before I had my blower. E85 was about a 35 horsepower increase to the tire. With a blower in the setup I have now, it will hit probably around 80 to 100 horsepower increase over what I have right now. So instantly jumping me to 715 to the tire on the Cunningham Motorsports dyno, if not more, because we won't have the pull timing, all the fuel system that will support it. So I'm expecting 725 plus horsepower on this car to the tire on the Cunningham Motorsports. Now, if you guys don't know, I did take my car to a dyno jet. It measured 615 on the Cunningham Motorsports dyno. I went to a dyno jet and it was 668. Now, most people like to go by the Mustang dyno. I personally do too. But if you're going for the horsepower game, everybody always goes to a dyno jet to be like, oh, my numbers are so high. But regardless, whatever. Now, the bigger concern here, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily a full-on, well, yeah, it is. It is a full-on concern. With the power output that this car is at, I've been watching a lot of guys doing builds on their cars recently, watching what they're doing, how they're doing it, how the power output's been, and I've been watching a lot of guys hit that 700 horsepower mark, and I've seen guys with a lot less horsepower than that popping their motors. And that's all on stock bottom end. It's mostly the pistons and the rings. The rings are just getting fried because they're overheating their car and it's just giving way. Now, how do I resolve that? How do I fix that? Well, you can try to get different rings, which kind of is a waste of money for the kind of work that you have to do to get in there and replace the rings on your pistons, or you just do full forge bottom end. And so that's the path I'm going. So when my car goes in for its fuel system upgrade, I am doing a full forge bottom end, all by Cunningham Motorsports. So it's going to have all new pistons, all new rods, all that stuff. They're going to do the full fuel system. And it's really just peace of mind. Sure, the car will be able to do 1,000+ horsepower. That's not the goal. My goal is traction and drivability. This will always be my daily driver. Or even if I get another car, I still want to treat it as a daily driver. It's not going to become like a drag queen and only go to the drag strip and all that other stuff. I want this car to be manageable. I don't want to have to put drag radials on my car. So I'm hoping with the pairing of the BMR suspension, with the fuel system I'm going with the forged bottom end, and keeping my current R888s. I'll probably up when these tires are done, I'll probably go with the R888Rs. But at the end of the day, my goal is to have 725 horsepower to the tire with the car just running perfect. That is my goal. If I can hit that goal, I think I'll be in a really good spot. 725 is more than enough power. Yes, there will be more headroom in the car with the build, with all the things that I'm doing, but I don't need it. I just don't need it. And that's one of the reasons why I went with the P1 unit, is because I wanted a car that's drivable on the street daily, that's not going to get like 3 miles to the gallon. So that's what I'm going for. That's what's happening. And yeah, so that's the current update on the car. So let me know what you guys think. What are you guys doing to your car? I love hearing about what you guys are doing to your car. Yes, I've been building mine, doing things. This has been a project over a year and a half. It was something, again, I saved my money up for 7 years to be able to buy my car and do a lot of these mods. I kind of hit a wall. I got another video coming on that I think a lot of people can relate to. But I'll get into that at that time. So either or, thanks for joining me in this video. Again, let me know about your build. What are you doing? If you have a YouTube channel with videos, post them below. Hit your channel. I'd love to subscribe, check out your videos. Send me pictures. Lots of people hit me up on Instagram, Lethal_Camaro there. Send me photos of your builds and your cars. Make sure to take some photos in Instagram square format, because some people will send me photos and they're just cropped and it looks like crap. Or you can hit me up on my email. If you go to the About section on YouTube, there's an email there. You can send me photos. I love seeing other people's builds. I love hearing about them. I don't think my car is the fastest car in the world. I'm not building it to be that. It's my daily driver that's going to have a lot of power, and I just really love the way it looks. Clean lines, clean style, lots of power, sounds amazing. To me, subjective, opinionated, whatever. Call it like it is. Not everyone loves my car. I'm building it for me, not for you. So either or, let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching these videos. I can't believe we're coming up on 20,000 subscribers on the channel. Never dreamed ever that it would grow as big as it has. So thanks for following along the journey. Thanks for watching the videos and participating, liking, commenting, sharing, telling your friends about it. Lots of people are like, hey man, my friend told me about your channel. I came and checked it out. A lot of Mustang, a lot of Challenger guys here too. Love you all. Again, I'm not just biased to Camaro. I love Mustangs. I love Challengers. I love Camaro. Thanks for being a part of the Lethal family and the community here. Thanks for watching these videos. And as always, check out the details down below around my build. If you're interested in Cunningham Motorsports, if you're interested in Lethal Swag, all that stuff's in the description. You can see my other social channels. But if not, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Likes, comments, shares appreciated. But until next time, or next video, I'll see you on the road.